Oh, Lordy.
People think that because there's a DreamWorks logo, the movie Shrek was made by DreamWorks animators. The fact is that there was absolutely zero DreamWorks animators in the project. Shrek was made by PDI, Pacific Data Images, the same company that made DreamWorks Antz, a ripoff of Disney Pixar's A Bug's Life. After the success of Prince of Egypt, a movie that Jeffrey Katzenberg thought would be the Disney killer, Quibi here wanted to see how cheap he can make 3D animated movies. His low-budget project was Shrek for under $20 million. As comparison, the Pixar movie released in the same year, Monsters Incorporated, cost $115 million to make. Shrek's final budget was $60 million. Early in the production, Katzy put together a group he called the Propellerheads at DreamWorks, which includes J.J. Abrams. Yes, J.J.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Abrams. During pre-production, the group of young, inexperienced college graduates continued to concede their creative visions, shot down one by one by Quibi here, and compounded by the fact that DreamWorks knew how to make 2D animation, but was a literal noob at doing 3D animation. The producers would ask for things that are easy to do in 2D, such as squash and stretch, but would cost a lot of money to do in 3D. For example, it cost Fox a lot of money to redo Mr. Fantastic after The Incredibles came out with his fantastic animation on Mrs. Incredible. Things have gotten so bad that the resulting Shrek test footage was such a disaster that they disbanded this group along with a few $1 million write-off. After PDI completed Antz, Katzenberg assigned Shrek for them to produce, and the movie finally got its footing. After about a third of the film was done, Katzenberg showed the work to his business partner at DreamWorks, Steven Spielberg, who had purchased the rights to Shrek in the first place. He noted that Mike Myers, who had just come out of Austin Powers 2, did the voice in a rather normal voice. Spielberg then told Quibi here to ask Myers to do Shrek in the voice of the fat bastard. The voice was then redone, and Shrek went down in history as one of the most iconic characters of all time. As for Pacific Data Images, in February 9, 2000, DreamWorks acquired PDI prior to the release of Shrek in April 2001, and shut it down in January 22, 2015, after Penguins of Madagascar underperformed.
Give them a shove.
But the real question over all of this is, where is the Shrek 5 trailer? Put it in my mouth.